Hi, welcome to America Reads Fun Learning Activities. We're college students who create learning activities for kids. Our fun activities are focused on reading, writing, and math. Thank you for joining us to learn today. My name's Rebecca. In today's activity, we'll be learning how to round numbers. So first, let's explore this concept of rounding. I encourage you to print out this sheet and cut out the boxes so you can follow along with me. Let's say we have the number 31. 31 is what? It's 3 tens and 1 1. We have 3 of these and 1 of these, so that makes 31. What if we want to round to the nearest 10? What this means is we want to find the value of 10 that 31 is closest to. To do this, we need to look at the place value to the right of the one that we're rounding, which in this case is the ones place. This will let us know if we should round up or down. In the ones place, we have a 1. Is this closer to 0 or to 10? Let's look at these blocks. Looks closer to 0, right? That means that 31 is closer to 30 plus 0 than 30 plus 10. So, 31 rounded to the nearest 10 is 30. Another way to look at this is to use a number line. Say you have the number 58. By looking at this number line, is 58 closer to 60 or to 50? 60, right? And why is that? Because there's less space between 58 and 60 than there is between 58 and 50. This rounding problem is the same if we took away all the 5s from the number line and simply rounded the 8. We can see that 8 is closer to 10 than it is to 0. So 58 is closer to 50 plus 10, or 60, than it is to 50. What about the number 5? How do we round 5? Does it go up or down? Let's look at the number line. If we have 0 over here and 10 over here, starting from 0, we get 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are all clearly closer to 0, right? And 6, 7, 8, 9, those are all closer to 10. If we extend these lines to get closer and closer to the middle, we see that 5 is the exact middle. But since we're starting at 0 and going up, this means that the next increment would be at exactly 5. So we round our 5 up. If you have a hard time remembering this, try to remember this phrase. 4 or less, let it rest. 5 or more, raise the score. So if your number is 4 or less, you don't need to round up. You can just drop the 4 to a 0. Once you hit 5, you should round your place value up. Let's try some examples. I'd like you to try rounding these numbers to the nearest 10. See if you can explain your answer by using either these squares or the number line. I'll give you a moment to pause the video so you can answer these yourself. Have you found your answers? We'll go through them real quick. The first number is 39. The 9 is greater than or equal to 5, so we round 39 up to 40. 96. The 6 is greater than or equal to 5, so we round it up to 100. 45. The 5 is greater than or equal to 5, so we also round that up to 50. Finally, 20. The 0 is less than 5, or 4 or less, and so we can leave it at 20. Now let's try some bigger numbers. How can we round 533 to the nearest 100? Well, just like when we were rounding to the tens place, we look to the right of the tens place at the ones to see how we should round. Now that we're working for the hundreds, we look to the right of the hundreds, which is the tens place, to see if we should round up or down. So, in the tens place we have a 3. Is 3 more or less than 5? It's less than, so we can round our number down to say that 533 is closer to 500 than to 600. We can put this on a number line too, but it's basically just the same thing as rounding 53 to the nearest 10, except there's an extra 0. What if we want to round 6,492 to the nearest 100? Well, what number's in the hundreds place? It's 4, so we need to check to the right of the 4 to see whether we should round up or down. 9 is greater than 5, so we will round up to 6,500. Now it's your turn. Try rounding these numbers according to the specified value. Be careful to round to the correct place value. I'll give you a moment now to pause the video and work on it yourself. Have you finished? Let's go over it really quick. So 3,472 to the nearest 1,000. This means we need to look at the hundreds place to see whether we should round up or down. The 4 is less than 5, and so we can round down to 3,000. 8,725 to the nearest 10. This means we have to look at the ones place. The number in the ones place is 5, which is greater than or equal to 5, and so we round up to 8,730. Finally, 5,646 to the nearest 100. This means we should look at the tens place, which has a 4. 4 is less than 5, so we round down to 5,600. Great, now you know how to round numbers to different place values. But why is it important to know how to round? Sometimes you're given a really big number, say for example, the population of the Phoenix metro area, which according to the census was about 4,948,203. But we don't want to have to say that every time we're talking about the population, right? Instead of saying all that, we can round to the nearest million. We can round this 9 up to make the 4 a 5, and say that there are about 5 million people in Phoenix. Similarly, rounding can be useful for dealing with very small numbers. Say you're dividing 1 over 3. It's a very common fraction. If you divide 1 over 3, you put the 1 under the division sign, put the 3 outside. Well, 3 can't fit into 1, so you have to add a 0 past the decimal place. Now how many times does 3 fit into 10? 3, right? And that's minus 9. You subtract the 9 from the 10, you get a 1. You try this again, and you start repeating. You get 0.33338. You can't just keep going on forever, right? At some point you have to just round and say that 1 over 3 is about 0.33 or 0.333, wherever you want it to round. Well, that's all you need to know about rounding. If you want more practice, including more real-world examples, check out the activity sheet that pairs with this video. Thank you for learning with us today. I hope you come back and learn some more. Please comment if you have any questions, like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be back with more videos. Bye!